Hey everybody, OG Mumbling Nick here. It's 4:30 in the morning. Holy shit, on Sunday, technically. Uh God, my sleep schedule is all fucked up. Work's been crazy. I worked overtime today. I hardly slept fucking Friday night. Got up super early Saturday, worked all day, came home like less than half an hour after I got home, jumped on the air with my buddy the pineapple, Echo Pineapple, to do his show Between Two Hacks. Then ate fucking dinner. One of my kids went out to the movies with his buddies to see what the fuck, Minecraft movie. And right after he left, I fucking crashed. And I woke up when he got home, like, I don't know, 11 something at night. And I've been up ever fucking since because I took a multi-hour nap, which sucks. So anyway, after this, I'm going to fucking bed. But it's something I wanted to do. I wanted to do it earlier. I thought it'd be perfect because the kids were going out and everything, but I fucking crashed. Anyway, I wanted to cover a couple Italian Stallion 19 clips he made on Anthony Cumia. One of them is Cumia discussing Trump's tariffs. I don't know if I'm going to watch the whole, maybe watch the whole thing. I just, yeah, look, let me just say this. Even though I'm a lib, a progressive, whatever. I mean, I hate the Democrat Party. I guess those are liberals, so I'm not liberal. Whatever. Economic populist who believes in progressive, social issue. Leans progressive in social issues. Obviously Kumi and I disagree on pretty much everything social and political, but I think the guy's fucking funny. Um, Opie and Anthony were big in my area, the Boston area, before they were big nationally. I believe the story is, Opie was a Long Island, somewhere in New York. I think it was Long Island area. He had a show. He had Anthony. Anthony's band played into some contest. I had Anthony on a few times. Figured out Anthony was fucking funny as shit. Made a team, and then after they left that, they came to the Boston area. They came to 107.3 WAAF, the only station in Boston that really rocks. That was the slogan. Stations no more. But yeah, they were big, and then they left and went back to New York. They got fired from AAF because we just missed the anniversary of it. They did an April Fool's joke on April Fool's Day. Said the mayor of Boston, then Mayor Thomas Menino, they said he died in a car accident. The mayor was actually on an airplane at the time, so he couldn't deny or comment. So literally, there were relatives of his who thought the fucking mayor died. Kind of a fucked up joke. Menino's now dead. In real life, ironically, his nickname was Mumbles Menino. That fucking guy. Oh, I should do a video on Mumbles Menino. That guy fucking mumbled more than me. Holy shit. But anyway, yeah, I'm a big Cumia fan. He's fucking funny. Uh he's not too funny on X or Twitter, and I'm not because I'm the racist shit. I'm not offended by it. It's just he doesn't put any effort into it. It's just like, oh look, black people are terrible. That's all he fucking does. It's not funny. There's no creativity to it. So I don't know. But anyway, the tariff thing. Oh, he did a lot of coping because I think he realizes that Trumpy boy ain't all he's cracked up to be. But the other clip I want to talk about is Cumia talking about Bill Burr, another Boston institution, good old Billy. He talks about when Bill had his little issue with the media the other night. So what should we watch first? I'm more interested in the Bill Burr one. I want to thank Stallion 19 actually made that clip. I wanted to was hoping to get it on Between Two Hacks, but the pineapple wouldn't let me play it. Not that he wouldn't let me, but hey, there he is. Just talking about you, buddy. What the fuck? I'm gonna play the Cumia clip where he talks about Bill Burr, the one we couldn't squeeze on today. But the Italian Stallion was nice enough to make for me. Yeah, well, since you're here, I don't expect you to stick around, so I'll do this one first, and then I'll do the tariffs to myself. Cumia talking about the fucking tariffs. Oh yeah, that's right. This one's on X. I gotta share X. That's right. All right. So here we go. Let's see what Mr. Cumia has to say about one William Burr, great comedian from the Boston area.
I want to get to today. Probably stupid Bill Burr again.
Shut up, Cumia. There you go. Play, fucker.
This is everything he says now. Maybe I'm a little jaded or triggered by Bill, but what a fuckhole this guy is. And I, had a personal beef with him for a while now, for years now. And it affected, our friendship, for whatever that was, relationship.
I know people shit on Bill, saying he's woke or blame his wife really for the beef with Cumia. But Bill married a black woman. He dated a black woman for a long time. Some of his greatest fucking bits were about dating his his future wife, having to go up to Harlem and shit like that to go on dates with her. Shit was fucking hilarious. But obviously, he married a black woman. He's not gonna like your Cumia's racist shit. I don't know how hard this is to understand. They call him like a pussy, but he defends his wife. I mean, there's a politician out there who, believe it or not, I fucking hate more than Trump. He just doesn't. He used to get a lot of attention before Trump. His name is Ted Cruz. Well, his real name is Raphael Theodore Cruz. Born in Canada. He's Hispanic. Somehow he acts like he's fucking white as shit because you can't be in the Republican Party called fucking Raphael, whatever the fuck his name is. Anyway, yeah, Ted Cruz, right? When he ran against Trump for the Republican nomination in 2016, Trump pretty much called Ted's wife ugly. And he didn't defend it. He kisses Trump's ass. I mean, he's not a real man. You're supposed to fucking defend your wife. Obviously, Bill's going to defend his wife against Cumia's fucking racist shit. That's just how it is. Sorry.
Professional relationship, all that stuff. And it's like, all right, so be it, whatever. And I would say some shit every so often, but for the most part, it was just between me and him. So who cared? Now he's spouting his nonsense, and the whole country is getting to see what a tool this guy is. So now everybody is seeing what a tool this guy is, especially now. He just gets worse and worse. Be a comic. Go up on stage, tell some jokes, promote your shit, make your specials, do your TV stuff. All great. But then when you go on the likes of The View with the ladies of The View.
All right, here's where I got to defend Cumia because I fucking hate The View. Those women are fucking terrible. I hate that there's this huge demographic of like housewives or fucking white domestic women, whatever, that watch that fucking show. That's how they get their political news. And those women don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Most of them are fucking blue, no matter who. Fucking Democrats. I think there's always like one fucking right winger on there. They like, alternate. Like I remember, what's his face? His daughter used to be on there. The fucking girl from Boston used to be on there. The quarterback's fucking quarterback's wife, Hasselbeck. Yeah, I can't think of the fucking war hero's daughter. Well, the guy that got captured. Trump didn't like him because he got captured. Holy shit, he ran for fucking president against Obama. I can't think of his name. Anyway, yeah, they alternate the fucking conservative women because they got to have at least one, but it's usually just one. And then the rest of the fucking, they're just these blue, no matter who, Democrat chicks that just do not call out the fucking Dems. They call out the Bernie bro, the progressive part, like my part. They don't like that, but they love the corrupt fucking Democrat part. So it's just awful. People aren't getting the truth. I wish Bill didn't go on there, but Bill's been promoting shit. Bill's in the fucking Glenn Ross, fucking play on Broadway. I haven't seen the play, but Glenn Ross is a fucking fantastic movie. Love that fucking movie. It proves you just dialogue. If it's good enough, it's good enough. Obviously, it was a play first. So the movie, it's just basically a play in movie form. So there's like no action. It's just all acting and dialogue. It's fucking great. But yeah, Bill, like anyone else, he's out there promoting this shit. So he's been on the nightly shows. You know, I know he's on like Seth Meyers the other day. So I assume he's doing the fucking morning shows too. So that's why he goes on The View. But I got to agree with Cumia.
And
Oops, sorry. Yeah, The View sucks. I wish you didn't go on it, Billy. Go on different shows. Fuck The View.
start spouting this political bullshit, and it's bullshit. It's all the liberal agenda. You get the little old hens cackling, did you, Bill?
It's bullshit because Anthony disagreed. Like I hate this liberal agenda shit. Doesn't Cumia spread the conservative agenda? So what the fuck is the difference? Maybe your shit's bullshit. How about that, Cumia? Your shit's bullshit because I don't agree with it.
So he goes on there, and of course he just starts shit talking conservatives, Republicans, the right.
Yeah, you can't do that because God knows Cumia doesn't shit talk the fucking left. No, never do you. God, I mean, the only thing you shit talk more than the left are the fucking blacks. You know what I mean? I think you shit talk the left more than you do the fucking shoolies. Jesus.
Trump, Musk, just shits all over him like the brave liberal he is.
Okay, so that part pissed me off too. Sorry, I keep stopping. Look, whatever you want to talk about bravery, is it brave to kiss the ass of fucking Trump and Musk? To kiss the ass of fucking the richest man in the fucking world and a fucking another rich fucking con man? Is that fucking brave, Bill? Sorry, Cumia. Sorry, because you were making fun of Bill. Also, I don't know if you noticed, Anthony, but most comics now it's cool to be right wing now, which is fucking weird. I don't know how it's cool to be conservative. Oh, I go to church. Oh, I read the Bible every night. Oh, I don't have sex before I get married. I don't do drugs. Yeah, sounds like a fucking blast. I see why comics want to be that. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's not everything's like, oh, gotta be anti-woke. So obviously being liberal or whatever is not fucking cool in the comedy world anymore, Cumia. So maybe it is brave. Bill, knowing he's gonna alienate a large section of the fan base. I know the pineapple don't like him no more. I don't know why, but he don't. He likes old Bill. I don't think Bill's changed that much. I mean, we all change a little, but I think the rest of these motherfuckers are the ones that really fucking change. You know, they kiss the ass of the fucking, they punch down, they kiss the asses of the fucking powerful elite, especially on the right. Oh, it's so cool, Elon. You're so cool. Fucking dorks.
Boy, what a stance to take, huh? And that's anyone's prerogative. You want to do that. But then when he's called out on what he said on these shows, it wasn't on stage. It's not like, I think that's ridiculous when the media goes, you were on stage and you did a little comedy skit on Donald Trump. Do you believe he? And then the mic would be like, obviously, at that point, the comic can say, it's my act, dummy. Do you take a character I do in a movie, and do I have to answer for how that character acted and what their beliefs were in the movie? No. And I believe the same thing for stand-up on stage. You don't take what he says verbatim. You don't take it as gospel. You don't even take it as his personal opinion on something. So when they try to question a comic like that, I definitely have an issue and think the comic should just tell them to go f themselves. But there's a big difference when Bill goes on, and it's not just Bill, so, other comics too, but Bill's doing it in this instance. When they get on these news shows or news talk shows or hen shows, cackling bitch hen shows like The View, and you're spewing.
So I didn't watch the whole View interview. I didn't watch it at all. I watched the fucking clip that everyone was talking about that Cumia is talking about. Yeah, and all they brought up how Bill has been that neither side has been safe. Like obviously Bill, believe it or not, he criticizes the left too. He criticizes Democrats. He criticizes, as Cumia would probably say, liberal white women. Like the Democrats are fucking weak as fucking shit, and Bill calls them out on that too. And they take corporate money, they're corrupt too. You know what I mean? It's just that the fucking Musk and Trump are going so far fucking crazy that's what he's focusing on. And yeah, so the ladies on the View, one of them was like brought up like, oh yeah, Bill, no one's ever been safe. Neither side's been safe from you throughout the years. Uh, is there any particular group or whatever you're going after more? They get your wrath, feel your wrath more these days. And Bill said, the nerds. And he's like, the tech nerds. He's like, obviously talking about like Elon and Zuckerberg and those fucking guys. All the fucking guys that got to stand behind Trump on Inauguration Day got front row seats sucking up to the oligarchy. Right? Yeah. He said, Bill was like, yeah, I'm going after the fucking nerds that like got to build robots because they didn't know how to talk to fucking pretty girls and shit. Like, they still don't know how to talk to pretty women. That was a fucking joke. I mean, it's true. And that's the thing. So he went after fucking Musk and fucking Zuckerberg on the fucking View. What's wrong with that? Why are you kissing their ass, fucking Anthony, huh?
Doing out propaganda, left-wing nonsense propaganda.
What's the propaganda? Now, don't get me wrong. Both sides have propaganda. But saying, because they're fucking, these tech nerds, like literally Musk and Zuckerberg, build fucking these, robot fucking things or social media because they don't know how to talk to women. That's fucking true. Have you seen fucking Musk and Zuckerberg? The two most awkward motherfuckers in the world, the fucking weirdos. That's not propaganda, Anthony. That's just fucking true, dude.
And you're not getting laughs from the audience. You're getting, woo, like you just made a statement, like you're Hillary Clinton. And you get that. And then people post and go, what an asshole. This guy. It's not funny. It's not that, whatever.
Oh, is this funny, Anthony? Is this funny? Like only you can say a political opinion? Oh, no, Joe Rogan can say his too, right? Oh, no, pretty much every other comic can say the political opinion because they're all kissing Trump's ass, and and they get the fucking cheers, right? They get the shit all over woke and the vaccine or whatever other fucking stupid thing you guys are fucking mad about. And that gets woo! You know what I mean? It's the same fucking thing. You're being a fucking hypocrite. Like when you shit all over the fucking e-beggars, but then you go on fucking, TSN and they fucking do it too. You're being a hypocrite, Anthony.
And then when you're out in public and the reporters come up to you with a microphone and ask you to maybe give a little detail to what you said on The View or somewhere else, they want you to clarify something. And then you go, F you media, how about you? No, you put yourself in a position now where they're completely within their, not only their right as the media to ask you something, but it's not rude. It's not crazy.
Look at Anthony defending the mainstream media because it fits his fucking agenda now, right? Of course, the media has the right to fucking ask you anything. And Bill has the right to tell them to go fuck themselves. While this was playing a minute ago, I just remembered I didn't have the clip ready of Bill talking to the media, so we'll watch that right after this. I think it's like a minute, and we'll see what he's talking about, and we'll address if Bill did the right thing, the wrong thing, whatever. And we'll see if we agree with Mr. Cumia or not.
Of them to want you to clarify an opinion or a stance that you made on a TV show that wasn't a comedy show. But, he's like, yeah, I'm a comic. I'm just a comic, dude. I don't know nothing. So he plays the dumb comic guy. But when he's on these shows spewing his left-wing shit and shit talking, Elon Musk and the like.
Look at this. He's all mad because a comic made fun of a socially awkward richest man in the world fucking weirdo that has like 18 kids with 6 different fucking women. That's not fodder for comedy, Bill. That's not someone to make fun of, Bill. I keep fucking saying Bill. Anthony, sorry. Is that not something to fucking shit on? Why can't we? He's even from Africa. You fucking hate Africa, Anthony. Jesus Christ. Of course we can make fun of fucking Elon. Fuck you, Elon, you fucking weirdo retard. Sorry, I tried so hard not to say retarded. I said whatever I said. Retard? I don't know. Fuck. When I try not to do the Boston accent, I sound like a fucking retard myself. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, dude, why are you kissing the ass of the fucking oligarch? Why are you kissing the ass of the fucking rich and powerful elite, Anthony? Jesus fucking Christ. Bill's the only one that hasn't changed, dude. He's fucking looking at the absurdity and making fun of it. He's making fun of the powerful, like my hero, like the GOAT, George Carlin always did. He didn't punch down, he punched up. That's what comedy's mostly about. To hold the fucking, it's like we give them more leeway than we do other people. We let them say things that other people can't get away with because it's a farce. They're supposed to hold the powerful in check that way, right? Not officially, but socially. Okay, that's what they're doing. The media is the one that's supposed to hold them officially, but they don't. They never fucking do because they're part of the establishment too. And once again, you're taking the establishment side, even though you usually shit on them because it fits your anti-Bill Burr narrative right now, Anthony, Mr. Cumia, sir.
Then you just look like a fucking asshole who's trying to weasel your way out of having to explain yourself. You say stupid shit. You should have to at least back it up with something instead.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it later because I don't know what was stupid. Again, I don't have the. I guess I can try and get the view clip. I'm afraid it'll get taken down because I feel like every time I play a clip from an official show, I lose my fucking lose the video of the live stream. It's happened to me fucking twice already.
Instead of just going, I'm just a dummy. I'm stupid. Yeah, we know. But then why are you on these shows?
So Bill's always done the I'm fucking stupid. I still remember one of his bits on one of his older specials. He was shitting all over fucking religion, like how like he went to church as a kid and it all seemed, it's basically like yeah, we all make fun of like the crazy shit that Scientologists believe in, or the what the fuck are the other ones that believe in fucking like Jesus, the Mormons. But he's like, yeah, then I remember all the shit I fucking believe was taught, and it's fucking ridiculous. Everyone just believes their own, religion, thinking it's real, and everyone else says it's crazy when they're all fucking crazy. They're pretty much doing this anti-religion, religious fucking rant, and the crowd starts cheering. And remember, he literally goes, "Don't clap, don't listen to me. I don't read. Go listen to somebody else." He's always done that thing when he says something smart, he plays like, "Don't listen to me. I'm fucking dumb." He's been doing that forever, dude. It's not fucking new. Again, he's not the one that changed. You changed, Cumia, just like the other fucking comedians have mostly changed.
Acting like you're well read and you know what's going on in the world and the country, politically, economically. So
seems to know more than you, especially when we look at that fucking tariff video. You don't know what the fuck. And I'll admit, tariffs are not my fucking specialty. I had to look into a lot of shit, but you just flat out lied in that fucking video, Anthony.
Here he is, some red carpet event, and the media, a couple of news people come up to him and ask him questions he's not very happy with.
Tell us about your reaction to Luigi Mangione. I was reading up, that perhaps you.
I pause for a second. I'm sorry. She's asking about Luigi Mangione.
Free Luigi. Sweet. I forgot that Anthony watched this, so I actually don't have to play the Bill Burr fucking thing because he's gonna play it for me. As you were, Cumia. Free Luigi.
He's the guy that shot the CEO of United Healthcare, a health insurance company. Now, regardless how you feel about health insurance stuff, you might be like, I understand getting mad at them. But the guy is obviously a cold-blooded murderer, an assassin.
We'll get back to Luigi. So Yeah, I'm not saying he changed entirely, Pineapple. He's still fucking racist. I'm just saying, like, everyone, most of these comics have fucking changed. They act like, other people have changed. Like, Bill is calling out. I'm sure this is part of my bias because Bill is calling out the shit that I've been calling out. Even talked about it in the very first episode of Dabbling in Politics with Liquid Cryptid and I. How I hate how people fight and argue over the stupidest fucking shit in politics. They act like they're mad about, and the examples I gave were Dylan Mulvaney, how they literally like boycotted Bud Light and shot up fucking beer cans because Bud Light made one fucking can with Dylan Mulvaney on it and gave it to her because they were hoping that her audience would buy their beer. It wasn't a woke thing. It was a corporate thing because it's always a corporate thing. It's always about making money. Target took their fucking LGBTQ shit out of their store because they were getting boycotted. They put it in because they thought it would make them money. And then when things change, they fucking take it out. These companies aren't fucking woke. They just want to make fucking money. And these fucking people on the right, they go crazy over the dumbest shit. I've said it a million times. I had no fucking idea who Dylan Mulvaney was until Kid Rock fucking blew up those beer cans and the rest of the right wing went crazy. Well, they obviously knew who she was because they were the first ones to notice when she had a fucking Bud Light can. And then they're like, I think one of the examples Bill gave is like, oh my God, Snow White. She's not white. She's played by a Latino woman. Who gives a fuck? Number one, I'm not going to watch the stupid fucking movie anyway. I think the dumbest thing Disney did in the movie is they stopped showing they took most of the midgets out, the dwarfs, and made them like regular size, which is reverse. What they're basically, midgets have a hard enough time finding acting jobs because there's so few midget roles. And then Disney goes and takes them out, so they reverse what they were fucking trying to do in the first place. But anyway, they get mad about that. They get mad because an cartoon Eminem isn't sexy enough, or a fucking female rabbit in the fucking Space Jam movie is no longer sexy enough. Like, this is the fucking shit they get mad about. Who gives a fuck? Oh my God, Uncle Ben's isn't called Uncle Ben's anymore. Aunt Jemima isn't called Aunt Jemima anymore. Who gives a fuck? It's absurd. There's real issues going on in the world, and that's the shit they get mad about. And then Bill calls that out like a fucking comic should. So he's not the one that changed. They're kissing the ass of these fucking politicians and corporations. Let me read your thing. Sorry. First thing I've heard you say that was correct. It's all about the money. Yeah, I've always said that, man. Like, that's why I'm against in the politics. They got money in politics is why our politics is fucking ruined in this country. The corporate fucking oligarchs fucking bribe the politicians and they do what's best for them, and that's what's best for us. Woke cunt. Yeah, I know you've told me this. I don't know enough about her. I have no fucking idea. I don't even like woke. I hate that too. I don't even know what the fuck that means. People always like, you can't say this anymore. Well, you just fucking said it, so I guess you can. Like, people say that shit all the time. Like, the only celebrity I've seen that got canceled was Colin Kaepernick. The dude knelt on the football field and no one signed him again. I don't know anyone else who got canceled. Even Louis C.K. made a comeback and he jerked off in front of a bunch of people. Comes right back and he's making school shooting jokes and he just keeps rolling along. So, like, there isn't really this cancel culture either. So, yeah, that and the wokeness, I don't fucking know. Honestly, if you watch 5 minutes of you, okay, I'm sure I will, dude. I'm just saying it's not like that's like the big politics, the big issues for these people is that kind of shit where I don't give a fuck. Like, it's something I'll make fun of talking to you or make fun of, just shooting the shit with somebody. But these people have like protests over it and boycotts. It's like boycott something. Like I've even said, obviously I'm a little more radical than maybe I come across as because, I kind of support Luigi, but I've said this before. The fact that MAGA stormed the Capitol, like, I'm not entirely against storming the Capitol. I'm against hurting fucking people in that situation. But I'm mad because they stormed the Capitol because their guy lost. They didn't storm the Capitol because we don't have fucking healthcare in this country. They didn't storm the Capitol because we don't have high enough wages. You know, they stormed the Capitol because their fucking guy lost. They're in a fucking cult.
Happens to be a handsome man. You know, the girls like him. So for some reason, he's in this weird category where people, especially lefties, look at him like a hero, like some kind of hero. He's a murderer.
For the record, Luigi's looks have nothing to do with why I hope he gets off.
He assassinated somebody in what they call cold blood. He's arrested, and now you get the likes of Bill Burr on these shows saying things like, you know, go Luigi. And
for the record, I only heard Bill say anything about Luigi. He said things in his podcast, but on the shows, I think I know what Cumia is talking about. He was doing some show. I don't know what the fuck it is, but he was in some famous sneaker store or something and talking to some sneakerhead guy. And Bill's like, yeah, I used to really like this. And it's some old fucking Reebok or Nike. I can't remember what it was. Some old Nike or something, Adidas. I don't know. And probably from the 80s. And the sneakerhead's like, yeah, they briefly brought that back. And it was huge. You know, he's like, oh, Bill's like, yeah, I remember when they brought it back a couple times. And the first time they brought it back, they made it out of like cheaper leather and rubber and shit. Because the CEO's like, okay, how can we make it the same but worse? But, you know, so I can get a bigger fucking pool. You know, just pretty much saying how they bring a product back, make it cheaper, and then sell it for more so that they can make more money. And the customer gets fucked. He's explaining the whole greed thing. And he just yells, free Luigi, clearly joking. You know what I mean? But pointing out, this is why Luigi did it. This is why a bunch of people support Luigi. By the way, Luigi is not a liberal. He is fucking center right. When they went through all this shit politically that he used to post, I didn't agree with a lot of his shit. But this is healthcare is something that should be, it's universal. We should have universal healthcare. Not having healthcare or proper healthcare in this country affects left wingers, right wingers, rich, you know, poor people. Obviously not the rich. I shouldn't say that. But yeah, middle class, poor. So it's not a left or right issue. So I don't know why Cumia is claiming it's a left-wing thing. I'm sure more left-wingers support him because we support universal health care, but, you know, he's not even a left-winger, Luigi.
Again, no one's laughing. They just like go, yeah, the lefty audience that should be gassed while they're sitting there in the audience. He says shit like that. They all cheer and clap. It's a great thing. Good. Yeah, Luigi's a hero. All right. This woman asks, what did you say about Luigi? And would you like to maybe clarify? Do you think he's some kind of hero? Do you think? And Bill just cowers into his fucking shell and doesn't elaborate at all and uses the excuse that he's a stupid comic, so don't even ask him any questions. And you're the stupid media, so f you. Again, cowardly, hypocritical douchebag. Let's see.
If you were reading up, I don't think you read up on it. Because I said what I felt about it, and I said what a lot of people said.
People took it that way. So could you clarify what you think?
No, I'm not going to just have some controversial moments so you can get clicks. I'm not doing that. I mean, I'm here for Conan. I'm not doing all of this. What are you going to bring up next? The Middle East? I went to summer school 3 out of 4 years in high school. I'm not qualified to talk about this.
I was just
What do you think about global warming?
You said about Elon that he was ruining Earth. I saw on The View. You're critical of him. What do you think of all the boycotts, like even the violence?
I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I have no idea what's going on. I watch Instagram. I watch people wipe out on motorcycles. I watch lions and hyenas fight each other. This is the things I do. And I don't think you should be asking a comedian. You're a journalist.
Comedians are on top of current events.
No. That's weak. That's you guys passing the buck. You guys need to have balls again, which you don't. You guys always goes, should we be thinking this? Duh. You guys present stuff like that. You guys used to have balls. You need to get your balls back. And it's not my job. I am a dancing clown.
See, that would be a great answer.
It was a great answer. So what's the problem? What's the problem, Cumia? He's bringing up, holy shit, clearly when I was saying free Luigi, I believe he also said billionaires should be put down like rabid dogs. he's a fucking comic. Obviously, he's trying to make a point, but it's all tongue in cheek. And these fucking assholes are trying to make it like it's fucking real. And he's pointing out that, yeah, I'm a dumbass that went to fucking summer school, but even I can figure out why Luigi did it. Even I can figure out why people support Luigi, because apparently it's okay for a CEO to kill thousands of people every year in the name of profit, in the name of corporate greed. It's okay. It's okay. I made a video live the other night where I showed all the ways it's okay to kill somebody. Like if Luigi only got the CEO to chase him, like that fucking guy chased Kyle Rittenhouse, then it would have been okay to shoot and kill him. You got to get him to chase you first. Like, hey, buddy, I'm gonna go fuck your wife. See ya. Then the guy takes a couple steps towards you. You can shoot him. That's okay in this country. But because he didn't get him to chase him first, you can't. Or because he didn't kill him for profit, he can't. I mean, hitmen can't. That's killing someone for profit. That's not legal. But what the CEO does, which is the same fucking thing, it's fucking legal. It's all absurd, and you don't need to be a fucking genius to see it. That's what Bill's trying to say. Okay? I'm a dumb fucking comic, and even I see this fucking bullshit. You're supposed to be the media, and you don't. And Bill, it's not that they don't have Bill. Yeah, right. Bill, it's not that they don't have balls. It's that they're fucking sold out. They sold out. They sold out their balls. Okay? For fucking money. That's it. They're not interested in holding people fucking accountable. Louis C.K. consensually masturbate in front of consenting women. He lost his £1 million TV. Oh, don't be doing fucking UK money on me, buddy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but he's still around is what I'm saying. I mean, people lose their fucking shit all the time. Colin Kaepernick never played another down of football again. Louis still fucking, doing fucking comedy shows. That fucking, I can't think of his name. The guy that played Kramer. Like he got canceled. Like that's the one I guess I could say. He actually got canceled too. Him and fucking Kaepernick. Serious question. Every time he mentions it, was Bill Burr joking? If yes, then fine. You're trying to make a point. If so, copping out by saying I'm a comic, you can't ask me a follow-up question. So I think it's a joke, but not a joke. I think he's trying to make the point, but obviously he's not saying, hey, let's go fucking kill this guy. I mean, he made the joke that billionaires should be put down like rabid dogs. I think the point he's making is billionaires shouldn't fucking exist, which I agree with. Like, how much money is enough? How much is enough? Also, Bill was at, this wasn't like this. Bill was at, what was it? The Mark Twain thing where they dedicate to whatever a certain comic every year. He wasn't there to answer serious fucking questions. I'm trying to think. I remember Rosie O'Donnell once. I'm sure you know who Rosie is, Eckel. She used to have a show like back in the 90s, like a talk show, and she had on Tom Selleck. And he was on to promote something. And all she did was ask him questions because he's pro-gun about like gun violence and how can you be in the NRA when all these kids are getting shot and whatever. And people shit all over Rosie because that's not why he came on. He came on to promote something, and she attacked him with his political beliefs. Well, isn't that exactly what just happened to Bill? He was on for this comic thing, and they're asking him these fucking serious questions. And Bill's also, he may not be a genius, but he's not dumb, and he knows what they're trying to do. They're trying to pin something on him, like saying, why do people have to always like, can you condemn this violence? Can you condemn this violence? Who the fuck is Bill Burr to have to condemn violence? He's not the fucking president. He's not fucking anything. He's a fucking comic. It's like nobody is doing violence because Bill Burr said free Luigi. You know what I mean? It's not, it's like blaming shit. It's just fucking bullshit. You said there's no cancel effects. I'm showing you clear. Well, I guess we have different opinions on what canceling is. To me, you're gone, you're done. He's still doing it. He's still doing comedy. That's all I'm saying. He's not going, like, I consider Colin Kaepernick got canceled because he never fucking stepped on a fucking football field again. Simply for peacefully protesting, which is supposedly what they wanted the left to do. They don't like the riots, so they wanted to peacefully protest, which he did, and that wasn't good enough. I'm just saying they act like So you named one. Okay, we'll even say he got canceled for masturbating in front of women or whatever. I agree. If they were consenting, I don't remember the whole story. I remember what's her face consented. The comic, I can't think of her name. The KB released their number. But it also depends because there's also a power dynamic possible. Like if these were like women working for him or whatever, it's kind of like your boss masturbating in front of you. You're afraid to say no, so that is something you should get fired for. There's a difference between getting fired and being canceled for an opinion or something. You know what I mean? Those were sexual acts against women who may or may not, who may have felt obligated to consent. Okay. What? I know it's a different country, but we don't really. He took a team to the Super Bowl like 2 years before that. What's he supposed to prove? It's not. He wasn't not signed because he didn't have the talent. He wasn't signed because 31 of the 32 owners are fucking old fucking white conservative men. I'm from the New England area. I can tell you, Robert Kraft, who owns our fucking team, he's always at the Trump fucking events. These billionaires always get together. They're not interested, and even when they pretended to care about the black issues, it was just they didn't want to look racist. They didn't want to lose that black money. The way they solved it is they started playing the black national anthem before games, which literally the black community said, we don't fucking want this. That's not our song. So yeah, it was a lame attempt to try and fix things.
Answer if he wasn't such a liberal hypocrite. Like he's being a hypocrite. The guy even said, you said this on The View. Oh, you're a dancing clown? Then why not just talk about, wacky stuff? You shit talking Elon Musk and not in a funny way. He wasn't making a joke. He didn't have something in his set that he decided to do on The View.
So that's a lie because I saw that part. And he literally, when he brought up Elon, he said the fucking nerds who build fucking robots because they don't fucking are incapable of talking to fucking pretty girls, and everyone fucking laughed. He said it in a joking way. So you're lying, dude. And it's like the third time you brought up Elon. You are mad that he criticized Elon. Why are you mad that a comic criticized the richest man in the fucking world? That's his fucking job. That's his job. You're reaching. I think Cumia is too invested in this because him and Bill used to be friends, and obviously they've had that falling out. I can't remember. I think it was only last couple of years. Every year there's they have like a little benefit or remembrance for Patrice O'Neill. Also like a Boston comic, just like Bill was. And I remember, I think Bill was running it a couple of years ago, and I'm not going to get the story 100% right. So, don't take everything I'm saying as gospel, but I know like Cumia tried to attend or whatever. And Bill was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Or he tried to sit at Bill's table. Yeah, I think something. I remember they tried making amends, and I also know they met once, and just so Bill could say like, yeah, I can't do shit with you anymore. Sorry. And then he left, and Cumia like blamed it on his wife. But there was something at Patrice O'Neill's benefit where they had another, uncomfortable moment. And obviously Cumia is hurt that they're not friends anymore or whatever, or maybe hurt's not even the word. He's insulted. He's pissed off. But he's just making shit up now. As I said, I saw that part of the interview, and he clearly made a joke about Elon. And even if he didn't, who gives a fuck? Elon's the richest man in the world. Why does he have to answer for criticisms of fucking Elon? There were protests all over the fucking country today, massive ones against Trump and Elon. The country is pissed. You got MAGA, you got a third of the country that'll never fucking turn, and the rest of the country's fucking had enough. He's fucking cutting everything. People are losing their fucking jobs. Everything's going up in fucking price. And it's all a fucking scam. I'll get to it in the fucking tariff video, but it's all a fucking scam, and you're defending it. By the way, this is the dude that didn't know what was going on in his own fucking company and was like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Like when he had to lay everybody off and go work for fucking Proud Boy over there, He was like, I had to give $50,000 out of my own pocket. Didn't ask any questions. Then had to do it again. Like, Mr. Genius doesn't know how his own company's working. Okay? But you're gonna shit on Bill because and I saw you try and answer for that and Cumia, and you had no fucking answers. So you're being a little fucking hypocrite here. What do we got? It's a great comparison. Both were canceled. Both were undesirable. Until others needed to take him on. Yeah, all right, so we got two people. Two people were canceled, and they act like it's a culture. One for peacefully kneeling, and one for jerking off in front of female comics and The Help. Colin just kept waiting for people to sign him for millions, despite not proving his worth. Dude, all right. So I used to have the stats. Like people act like they try and make it that Colin sucked. He did not. In like his second year, he took the team to the fucking Super Bowl. The year after that, he was fucking great. They almost made it back. They were like one win away. Then they started losing all their other good players. And even the last year he started, his stats were pretty good. His stats were like he hardly threw any interceptions or whatever. You see these awful quarterbacks that fucking get a chance. And nope, it's just people didn't. Don't get me wrong. If he was as good as Tom Brady, someone would have signed him. Don't get me wrong. If he was like the best quarterback in the league, but he wasn't. He was just but he was in the top 50% of the quarterbacks in the league. And they didn't sign him. People didn't want to deal because a lot of the NFL fans are fucking MAGA white dudes, and they were pissed that somebody knelt during the magical song. You can't kneel. You can kneel in church, but that's respectful then, but you can't kneel during. This is what I mean. Who gives a fuck what somebody does during the national anthem? I don't give a fuck. I don't care if they jerk off on the fucking flag. It doesn't affect me. It's just the flags aren't even made in this country. They're made in fucking China or whatever. It's like, who gives a fuck? I don't care what people do with stupid shit. It's just a stupid thing. By the way, the players here, let me tell you this. Little history for you, Eckel. The first time the national anthem was played at a U.S. sporting event was like during a World Series game in like 1920. It was a long fucking time ago. And they did it to try and like pump up the crowd and make more money during the seventh inning stretch. It was never done for fucking for patriotic reasons. And then the players used to never be on the field during the national anthem on football games. And the national anthem was never fucking televised during the football games. But the NFL made deals with the Army, the Navy, and all this shit. So they started playing the fucking song and having like military jets fly over. It was a whole fucking thing. And once again, it's a corporate recruiting thing. Our military pays the NFL money. They fucking do the fly to run their ads. They do the flyover. So they make the fucking players go out there in the fucking song now. They used to never even be out there and nobody cared. Nobody gave a fuck. They were in the locker room and that was fine. But now you can't fucking kneel. I'm just saying, it's like, I don't care what these fucking people do. And they act like it's a big deal. It's like, I care about putting food on the table. I care about fucking keeping a roof overhead, utility bills going through the fucking roof, people having fucking proper health care, being able to afford their medication. I don't care what people do 5 minutes before kickoff on an NFL game when someone's singing a song. It's fucking dumb. Who cares? Who fucking cares? It's this faux outrage over shit that doesn't actually fucking matter.
He just, based on what he sees, the news he says he doesn't watch, he has Elon Musk as an idiot, as an asshole, as a Nazi, as a fascist, as all the shit, all this typical liberal shit that they say. So great. You want to say that? Fine. I would never deny anybody their God-given right to voice their opinion. But then when you're asked to clarify it, you can't then say, I'm just an idiot. I don't watch the news. I had to go to summer school. Don't look at me. I'm a comedian. You're the one not doing your job. You don't have balls as a journalist. Like, how do you justify that? You don't have balls.
I'll justify it right now, Cumia. Now, granted, I would have handled things differently than Bill, because I like to fucking speak about this shit. I'm guessing Bill wasn't in the mood at the time, but the points I said again he was trying to make is that this shit is obvious. So it's so obvious that fucking Bill sees it. And also the point that the media should not be interviewing a comic to give details about why they insulted the richest man in the world. Because he didn't bring him on stage like Dave Chappelle did. When Dave Chappelle brought Elon Musk on stage, this was before Trump was even, even became president again, before he brought him in. Elon got booed like a motherfucker. People don't like, besides the fucking MAGA fucking cult, people don't like billionaires in this fucking country because they just suck everything from us. We have the highest wealth inequality we've ever fucking had in this country, and people are sick of it. Elon's just cutting people's jobs. He's still getting all his fucking money coming in from the government. They even tried sneaking in an extra 400 million to have the government buy 400 million in Teslas and try to make it look like Biden did it when Biden didn't fucking order it. And then they had to cancel it when they got fucking caught. They're fucking con men. And yeah, dude, he did that fucking twice. That's a fucking Nazi salute. I don't know if he's a Nazi or not, but he did it on fucking purpose. You know what I mean? So I don't fucking know. He's a fucking Nazi. Or he's pretending to be a Nazi. But there's also a political party in Germany, which is like their version of the Nazi party right now, and he fucking supports them. Why doesn't the fucking media know this shit? You know what I mean? Why are they fucking asking a fucking comic? They fucking know. They fucking know. Pretty good. Oh, pretty good. So controversial, canceled, and pretty good. Wonder why he wasn't signed after not playing for over a year. Dude, nobody wanted to. I'm telling you, they would have got backlash. It wasn't worth it. They would have got backlash. And as I said, if he was a Pro Bowl top fucking 5 quarterback, yeah, he would have been signed. But he wasn't, and other teams thought about it, but yeah, it wasn't. They didn't want to. This shit happens all the time in the NFL, man. There's been guys who, and they're awesome, and then they get caught smacking their girlfriend around, and they're gone because teams don't want to deal with it. They don't want to fucking deal with the backlash they're gonna get. It's weird. Sometimes fan bases are okay with certain things. Sometimes they're not. It all depends. It's fucking weird. There's a fucking guy in the NFL who, when in college, he punched his fucking pregnant girlfriend in the fucking stomach. And he's been Pro Bowl. Tyreek Hill, he's one of the best wide receivers in the game. People were fine with it, but they weren't fine with the fucking kneeling. All I'm saying is his ability had nothing to do why he wasn't fucking re-signed. I get it. There was a little thing earlier where he didn't want to sign for a backup initially, but then he was willing to, but no one was willing. They didn't want to fucking deal with the whoever did it. It would have been a circus. It would have been a fucking circus with the media and with protests and all that shit. And nobody wants to deal with that. I mean, these billionaire owners don't want to fucking deal with that. They just want to make money, and that probably would have cost them money. So they didn't want to do it.
Bill, you're the one not explaining what you said. You said it. Comics have no accountability when they smear somebody or shit talk somebody. Again, not in your.
So every time he's going to say not in the acting, but Bill, he did this shit. They're always doing their act. You ever watch a comedian on a fucking talk show, on a morning show, or on a fucking late night show? Their answers are scripted. They're doing their act. I've literally heard comics say shit. The great Jim Jeffries. I've heard him answer questions that I've heard him say the exact same thing on a fucking stand-up special. They're always doing their act, Bill. When they're fucking Bill Cumia, they're always doing their act. When they're on TV, it's an act. It's their act. So a comic has to fucking explain themselves every time they shit on somebody, every time they criticize. So all the comics that shit all over Biden for being old and fucking mental, they have to now explain themselves. Or is it fucking obvious, Cumia? Is it obvious because anyone can see that fucking Biden was old and fucking didn't have his mental capacities? We see that. So there's no explanation needed. You're just in a cult And you don't see that Elon's a fucking wannabe fucking Nazi, and that he's fucking wants to be the most he wants to be like a fucking supervillain, the richest, most fucking powerful man in the world. And that people are sick of it. People are sick of not having healthcare. They're sick of the fucking planet fucking dying and all this shit. Elon's still talking about going to Mars. We're not fucking going to Mars, dudes. Work on this planet, not fucking that one. Everyone sees it. So no one, it's so obvious it doesn't need to be fucking explained. Maybe you need it explained to you, Cumia, but most of us don't. Most of us are smart enough to see what the fuck's going on.
Not in your act. I get the separation there.
There's no separation.
No comic should have to answer to anything in his act. Jokes that he's written.
Even Stuttering John, when he was on those local news fucking things recently, he was doing his act on the show. That's what they do. They're always doing their act to try and get people to come out and see them, okay? It was his act. He doesn't need to explain his fucking act. Free Luigi. In a joking that Bill Burr fucking jokey voice. We fucking get it. He made the point about the fucking billionaires and the oligarchs making things cheaper so they can keep more fucking money, and how people are sick of the greed, and then yelled Free Luigi as in a fucking joke analogy, okay? We get it. Maybe you don't, but we get it.
He's up there on stage, maybe some crowd work, whatever it is. Should not have to answer to that any of the time he's up on stage. I get it. It's an act. It's whatever it is. Some things are exaggerated. Some things are completely fabricated. Other things, they feel like that kind of, but then they make it 110% for the stage. I get it. I'm not criticizing comics. I'm not saying comics can't have their own opinions. I get it. But if you're going to go on The View and spout nonsense and smear Elon Musk and Trump and Republicans and conservatives, you're going to go on your Monday show and laugh about conservatives worrying about Snow White. I mean, maybe some people want you to clarify that. And then to turn it around like they're fucking assholes for asking you questions and you're just an idiot comic. No.
What's to clarify? He literally said that he was like, my people, the white people. He made a white person joke. It wasn't a liberal or Republican joke. He's like, my people worry or get so upset over the stupidest fucking things. And he brought up how they're mad that the girl playing Snow White isn't 100% white. Okay. That was the joke. What else is there to explain? As I already ranted, you get mad over the dumbest, or pretend to be mad over the stupidest shit. Over, like I said, Aunt Jemima not being Aunt Jemima anymore. Uncle Ben not being Uncle Ben anymore. Brown M&M's not being sexy. The female bunny in fucking Space Jam not being fucking sexy anymore. Dylan Mulvaney getting a beer can with her fucking face on it. This is the shit that they think is so important, that they get so mad about. Who fucking cares? Turn it all around, okay? I don't give a fuck if Bud Light makes a can with fucking Elon on it. Let me tell you this. The people on the left, I think it's overrated. I think people on the right actually boycott things more than people on the left. But people on the left do boycott things. And there's that, I'm going to fucking blank on the name, that fucking chicken place. It's all down south, and they're not open on fucking Sundays because of fucking God. And they donate to anti-LGBTQ fucking causes or whatever. So people boycott them. Well, I'll tell you this. They make there's no restaurants up here, but they sell their famous fucking sauce in the fucking stores to dip chicken in. I buy it because it tastes good. I don't give a fuck. I don't have time. No corporation gives a fuck about people. They don't. They care about profits. I'd have to boycott every fucking one of them if I want to take a social stance. So I don't boycott fucking any of them. These fucking idiots boycott everything over fucking stupid shit. Oh, I can't jerk off to a cartoon bunny anymore. You guys are so woke. Oh, I can't fucking jerk off to the M&M fucking commercials anymore. You guys are so fucking woke. It's fucking retarded, man. Oh, I'm going to fucking buy a bunch of beer cans and then shoot them. I'm going to buy a bunch of Nike fucking products and then set them on fire. Well, that's showing Anheuser-Busch. That's showing Nike. You spent your hard-earned money and then fucking destroyed the property you already fucking paid for. It's fucking retarded. That's what Bill's fucking trying to say.
No, you made a point. You made a fucking point that you should You should be proud and happy to get the opportunity to defend. You know, you wanted to
Chick-fil-A,
jump
thank you.
out into that fray. I know some comics that I don't think I've ever heard one political word out of their mouth. Stephen Wright. Do you even know which way Stephen Wright votes? Yeah, I vote Republican. Oh, do you? Never would have known. It's because I'm a Democrat. Oh, okay. Maybe because he's a Democrat. He didn't get my.
All right, that's enough of them. I just remember the end of this video. He just does this whole Stephen Wright thing, or you don't know how most comics their political stances because they don't tell you. Okay, well, I know a lot that do, including you, Cumia. Why is it okay? Because you're right wing, you can say it. Bill can have any fucking opinion he wants, just like the other comics. If they want to fucking kiss MAGA's ass, kiss Elon's ass, go ahead. Go ahead. As I said, Dave Chappelle brought Elon on stage long before Trump was reelected, long before Doge, and the crowd booed the shit out of him because he was laying off all these fucking people at X, and the platform was going to shit. I never get why people are like, the country needs to be run like a business. Have these people ever worked for a business? Have they ever worked for a huge corporation? Well, I do, and I have for over 20 years, and I'll tell you, they try and cut every fucking thing they can towards the bottom, not up top. They want their bonuses, they want their big salaries, they want their fucking fancy fucking perks. But we always have to do more with less at the bottom. And then they lay people off every fucking February in my company, just because. Even if we have a great year, they lay people off because they figure it'll save a few bucks. That's what you want. That's what you want in the country. You want the people at top to get everything and the people on the bottom to get fucking cut and they have to do all the work for less, because that's what happens in corporations. So why do you want your fucking country run like that? It makes no fucking sense. All right. Enough of that one. I'm gonna at least, this is going on. Jesus Christ. I gotta get to sleep. I want to at least watch the beginning of the tariff one. It gets pretty redundant, so I don't have to watch the whole thing. But just to show Mr. Cumia being another hypocrite, and then maybe I'll briefly show the Bill Burr view segment on Elon. If I do it, I want to do it at the end in case they fucking cut me again. I can just cut that out and repost it. But yeah, as I said, whenever I post something from a TV show, they take me down. They take me down. All right, Mr. Cumia, let's hear your view on tariffs.
Oh, so cold, icy, and bubbly. Topo Chico. I hope the tariffs don't affect my Topo Chico. If I have to start paying more for this, or maybe they'll just start making it in the U.S., which would suck because I've had American-made seltzer. Just doesn't stack up. I've had Canada Dry, which I assume is Canada. Probably was at some point. But my Topo Chico. Don't take my Topo Chico, Donald Trump. The tariffs are huge. They're just they're causing all kinds of problems with people that don't understand them, people that understand tariffs and say they're great, people that understand tariffs and say they're terrible.
All right, real quick. Yeah, tariffs are complicated. I'm not going to admit to be a fucking expert. I had to look into a lot of this shit. I had to watch a lot of people I trust. I don't know what the fuck Cumia is talking about. No experts are saying this is good. None. Maybe like the fucking biggest Trump loyalists that work for him that have to kiss his ass. They're trying to be like, well, it's going to be bad at first, but it's going to be good in the long run. Like no economist is saying this is good. They're saying they can't even describe it because they haven't seen anything fucking like it. It's fucking so absurd, and it's gonna fucking tank the economy if he fucking keeps it. He's got to he's doing it for a few reasons. He's, in my opinion, my guess, if he tanks the economy, everything's gonna be cheap, and then him and all the other billionaires can fucking invest at a low price. Then he can lift the tariffs, and it goes back up, and look at all the money he made. Yeah, all the poor and the working class had to suffer, and they lost their homes and their jobs and everything, but we made more money. Another reason, in the past when Trump's done tariffs on certain things, certain companies have come to him, kissed the fucking ring, and he's like giving them a break, or he's giving them subsidies like he did with the farmers. So now it's like, oh, you got to come kiss Donald Trump's ass, and maybe he will lower the tariff that affects you, or maybe he'll give you a break. He'll give you some of the government money. He loves nothing more than getting his fucking ass kissed, and this is ensuring that companies and countries are going to have to fucking do this. Oh, Donald, yeah, I'll come stay at your fucking hotel in your resort, give you all my money that way, because you didn't get rid of your companies like every other president before you did, because you're not supposed to be able to profit off the presidency because it's against the emoluments clause of the Constitution, but nobody fucking cares about the Constitution anymore. Just the Second Amendment, just the second. They don't even care about the fucking first anymore. They want to shit all over that. But yeah, this is a way for him to get his ass kicked. I wish. Freudian slip. This is a way for Trump to get his ass kissed and to make money, and to have the other billionaires and oligarchs make fucking money too. And it's going to kill all of us in the bottom 99%. We're going to get fucked. But this is how you know it's bad, because Cumia never has a bad thing to say about Trump. And he's doing the all like, oh, some say it's good, some say it's bad. Nope, they're all saying it's bad, dude.
It's a very difficult thing to kind of figure out on your own. And no matter where you look, you're getting a lot of different opinions and takes on it from, you'll get some economists saying it's the end of the world, and other economists going, this is the greatest thing that could ever happen for this country. And
who? Show me, Cumia. I know, like, we all get shown our different things, but I try and look up everything. I have not seen any fucking top economist saying this is the greatest fucking thing. All right. One of the shows I watch is called Breaking Points, because it has there's a main host, Crystal Ball, and she goes against Sagar and Jetty, who's a fucking right winger, and then they have Ryan Grimm and on the left and his counterpart on the right. So they you get it both sides. You got two people on the right, two people on the left. They're really, really good at calling out the bullshit and the corruption, and the bribery and everything. Sagar's wife is an investment expert, and she was like, this is fucking terrible. And I'll even get to how Trump came up with these tariffs, these fucking numbers and everything, because he gave it away that he used like Chat GPT or something like that. Because I think it was Sagar, he used Chat GPT to get these exact same numbers. And he literally put like, what's the easiest way to fucking calculate this shit? But also Trump picked that on the map or on the chart is that fucking country that doesn't have any people. That island, it's all fucking penguins. Something in McDonald, herds in McDonald, something like that. Herd in McDonald Island. Yeah, there's no fucking people on there. It's just fucking penguins. So who the fuck we're putting tariffs on penguins? And we're supposed to act like this isn't fucking retarded? You're supposed to act like this is real, Cumia? It's like he doesn't even know what he's doing. He used Chat GPT to fucking come up with this shit. It's fucking, this is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing now.
A lot of us just don't, we don't know. How could we possibly know? It's, economics is such a complex thing, especially global economics. You have to know shit from like 200 years ago. You have to know about what the monetary system of each country is based on, and inflation rates and gross domestic product. All that shit is way, way too complicated for the layman. And that's why it's completely divided on party lines, because people then they have to default to, well, who doesn't like these tariffs? All right, the people that hate Trump. I hate Trump, so I guess I don't like the tariffs, because it's way too complex.
Is that why Elon is against the tariffs? Is that why there's some Republicans that have come out against the tariffs? They're scared to death of Trump and his base, and they're speaking out against these fucking tariffs. This isn't a fucking party thing, but I don't belong to either fucking party, dude. I don't care. But and you're right, tariffs are complicated when you get into all the fucking ins and outs of it. But really, You're saying, hey, it's going to cost this much percentage of a tax to import your fucking products into our country. We all know they pass that fucking extra money on to us, the consumer. So fucking everything's going to cost more. That's not that complicated. Yeah, the whole inertia of it all, complicated. The whole, you just want to talk the basics. It's not. It's gonna cost us more fucking money. That's why every time he's done tariffs in the past, he had to fucking kill them right away, because it doesn't fucking work, dude. We're fucked. Now he's got massive tariffs on fucking everything, every fucking country. I got a coworker. He wanted to buy this computer, like put it together like a year from now. He just spent all this fucking money because he's afraid it's all about to go up because of the fucking tariffs. He almost said he was gonna buy a car. He doesn't need a new car yet, but he's afraid. Like, this is what's going on. No, I think he's overreacting. Don't get me wrong. He's jumping the gun, because I think Trump's going to have to fold on this sooner rather than later, because it's going to be a fucking complete disaster. But yeah, nobody's saying this isn't a party line thing, Anthony. And this isn't half say it's good, half say it's bad. And you fucking know it, dude. You know it. So much so you're about to give fucking Biden a compliment.
People aren't. They're little internet experts on everything. And some things you study a little, couple hours maybe, you scrolled, you fell into a rabbit hole and scrolled, and you're like, yeah, I guess I'm pretty knowledgeable on this now. I'll jump into the old ring on social media and talk about this topic, because now I'm a 10-minute expert. I've moved my thumb 10 times. That's how much of an expert I am on the topic. But tariffs, wait, it's a tax on the American people. No, it's kind of a prohibition on the export from another country imported into our country. It puts a burden on that. Well, then the American taxpayers and consumers have to pay more, but they're paying more for American products. They do cost more to make here, but they're paying more for American products. So the demand for the American product goes up, which means more jobs and higher wages, supply and demand. But so it's good. But
they're not going to build shit here, Cumia. You fucking know that. Dude, Trump doesn't build shit here. They're going to, all these billionaires donating to Trump, they're going to get to him. He's going to lower this shit. He's going to get rid of it. But in the meantime, they're gonna, once the shit drops, they're all gonna fucking invest and get fucking rich when he drops them and it goes back up. That's what's gonna happen. Mark my fucking words. Mark my words, Cumia. I've been right about the Doge shit. Still hasn't gone after the Pentagon. Like I said, from fucking day one, I was right about the fucking Epstein files. Still haven't fucking gotten them because Trump's in them. I don't know why you don't listen to me. And I'm gonna be right about this. They're gonna go away. Countries and corporations are going to kiss his ass, and the fucking oligarchy's going to make money because they're going to invest after everything fucking drops and goes back up. And the only people it's going to hurt are the poor and the working class. That's what's going to happen. Fucking mark my words. April 6th. Boom.
we don't want $9,000 iPhones like Chappelle said. The sad truth is, if the iPhone was completely produced here in the United States, that thing would be, $10,000. We need the cheap slave labor of some of these third world countries and China.
And why? Because the billionaires need to make as much. It's never enough. It's never enough. We don't need it. Their greed creates that. That's what that is.
In order to have inexpensive goods. You could say maybe Pandora's out of the box. There's no way to get us back to a point where the majority of our consumer goods are made in this country. I think things got too out of balance. You have all these little shitholes making the same products, albeit cheaper and not as good quality, but they work.
China's AI. China's AI blows ours away. Asian countries have these fucking fast electric trains that we don't fucking have. Don't act like, yeah, sure, maybe they make some cheap fucking garbage for us, but they also make some good fucking shit. Some of it we get. A lot of it we don't get. They make for themselves, and we get fucked, Cumia. We get fucked.
Toaster oven, it works. And they can make them for a lot cheaper. And because of, this country and the minimum wage shit, you want minimum wage to be $25 an hour.
It's $7.25. It's $7.25 and hasn't gone up in what, 15 fucking 20 years? Some fucking shit, dude. Early 2000s was the last time it went up. $7.25. Bernie Sanders ran for president 8-9 years ago saying it's got to be 15. It hasn't gone up a cent. So yeah, now it's got to be like $20. Dude, I make well over that shit, and I have to have a second job just to get by. I don't know how people making fucking around minimum wage can fucking do it. How do they do it? But you don't care, right? You don't care because you're not struggling, Anthony. You're worried about your Topo Gigio fucking whatever you're drinking over there.
You got unions that demand that their employees get 3 months leave for childbirth, whether they're the guy or the girl. They expect.
So when my kids were born, I got fucking shit off. But now the company gives they give even the fathers fucking, I think like 4 weeks, something like that. Not as much as the mother. But that's what's going on now, buddy. People are taking care of their kids. That's, I thought the right wing was into traditional family values. I thought we needed the children to be, the mothers had to be at home, and the parents need to take care of. The fathers can't be in jail. They got to be grooming their kids, taking care of their kids. But now you want them working a fucking million hours. And no fucking both parents working a million hours. They're leaving the kids the fucking run amok. That's what I mean. The fucking right wing, they're hypocrites. They're all over the fucking map of what they fucking want. And I meant rearing the kids, not grooming. I know grooming's a fucking evil word for you guys.
Unbelievable wages. You need 3 guys in the position for one job. It's like 2 no-work jobs, like the mafia. And that drives the cost of everything up to the point where American-made goods are very expensive now.
Those no-work jobs are always the fucking upper management, dude. Okay? Yeah, sure, get rid of those fucks. See if anyone in the working class cares. We won't. Trust me, we won't.
Now. So it's been knocked so far out of whack that it's going to be very, very difficult to rein that back in, if it's possible at all. And we've just been doing this for so long. China doesn't want our shit. It's too expensive. And they tariff the shit out of our goods going over there. We've always accepted their bullshit over here. Yeah, we'll take it. And they sell, and China makes the money, and we spend it. China gets it. We really make nothing as a country, spending money on Chinese goods. But then we look and go, yeah, well, the American goods are too expensive. How do we fix that? How the do we fix that?
You think that's what Trump's trying to figure out? How to lower the price of American goods? Do you think strippers like you too, Anthony? How do you fucking believe that? How do you fucking believe that he wants to lower prices for Americans on American goods? That's not even in his realm of thought. He doesn't give a fuck. It's all about how much money he and his fucking billionaire buddies can make. That's it. Oh, and about his ego getting fucking stroked. That's all he cares about.
I don't know. Tariffs? Maybe. Much too complicated for me to understand.
Wait, Bill. Wait. Sorry, I did Bill again. Wait, Cumia. You're a comic guy, and you who talks politics all the time, but now you're playing dumb? You're just a dumb comic. This is what you shit all over Bill Burr for doing. This is exactly what you shit all over Bill Burr for doing. But it's okay for you, and we know why you're doing it, because yeah, well, it's complicated. You know it's bad. You know it's bad. And you don't want to admit that Trump did something bad or something greedy or something selfish. So you're like, oh, it's too complicated for me to figure out. I'm just a fucking dumb comic who makes black jokes all fucking day.
But we'll see. The market took a massive shit today. Last I saw, I think it was 1,400 points. The Dow dropped 1,400 points. I don't remember a drop like that for years. So it's probably a few things, but I think One of them is the players. What is it? 16? It finally since 2020. Wow, 1,600 points. Yeah, and I
Since the last time Trump was president.
I think part of it is people are worried about the tariffs. It's the uncertainty of what it'll do. Uncertainty and Wall Street do not mix. The other thing, I think some of these market players are driving the market down on purpose. They have the power to do that. Drive it down on purpose to make it look like these tariffs are going to be a great burden on Americans. Could be part of the reason. But I'll tell you one thing. When you get slammed like this on one day because of tariffs, it's Thursday. Look at the market tomorrow. Take a good look and see what it does. Is there what they call the dead cat bounce? Does it come back a little bit? Does it come back a lot? Does it go down even more? I would buy into this market. I have, in my humble opinion.
You might want to wait for it to drop a little more because that's what they're waiting for. Don't buy yet, buddy. Don't buy yet. The con's not over yet. Oh shit, my alarm's going off.
As you have to say, Anthony's views on Wall Street do not necessarily reflect Anthony Cumia's views on the. No, it's. I would buy into this. The market always trends up. It always has. You might put money, and I mean long term, and not even long term. You know, couple of months, few months. You buy some legitimate blue chip stocks. What's that? I know. And hold on to it through this dip, and you're going to come out. You know, your toes are still tapping. Hey, Rat, you got to buy some stocks. So, yeah, you could always have faith the market's going to come back. There have been drops. Look, it didn't say the biggest drop ever. So the biggest drop since 2020. Then what happened in 2020? You know, even though Biden was a shit president, and he had said many times, Wall Street's not an indication of Main Street. You know, you get out of Wall Street, a millionaire, they're making money on there, but then the kitchen table over the bills. They don't know it's different than Wall Street to Main Street. And you're like, oh, okay. And the market did well under Joe Biden. I paid attention. I'm not going to lie. Say, oh, the market took a shit under Biden. It did very well. It went up.
All right. I think I'm going to stop it there. There's like 3 minutes left. It's the same bullshit. I just want to quickly talk about the Biden part. Well, first off, Trump was president in 2020, not Biden. He came in January 2021. So yeah, that was under Trump. And I actually agree that the market, Wall Street doesn't always implicate Main Street. It's Wall Street. They act like the fucking stock market is fucking everything. To me, it's a cost of living. It's fucking what people are making. It's like, yeah, the stock market's cool. Even when it's fucking through the roof, cost of living's way too fucking high and wages are way too low. So people are still struggling. And 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. That's even when the market's doing well. All you have to know is how bullshit the market is during the first COVID, the beginning of COVID, when they had the beginning of the shutdown, they started laying off a bunch of people. A record number of people filed for unemployment in one day. The stock market had a record high the exact same day. So people are fucking losing their jobs and the stock market's through the roof. That just proves that it's bullshit because Trump was dumping trillions of dollars in the fucking Wall Street. Yeah, you guys may have got a $1,200 check, but Wall Street got fucking trillions and trillions. The fucking billionaires, like, I don't remember the numbers. They made so much money during the fucking COVID shutdown. While everyone else lost their fucking homes and their small businesses and everything, they made tons of money because Trump just gave it to them. Socialism for the rich. Socialism for the rich. That's what we got. But I also thought it was interesting that Cumia tried giving Biden a compliment. He always shits on him, but it's because he knows Trump fucked up. So he's going to try and give he's giving Trump leeway he would never give fucking Biden or anybody else on the fucking left. So he's gonna act like he would by giving the first compliment ever to fucking Biden. By the way, fuck Biden. He doesn't give a fuck about people on fucking Main Street either. Just like fucking Trump, he took fucking corporate money, took care of his fucking Wall Street buddies. Don't fucking believe that dementia fuck. They all suck, Cumia. They're all in the same party. It's just fucking Trump is going fucking crazy like now, like no one's ever seen before. So now the Democrats are gonna fucking win during the fucking midterms without having to do anything, without having to actually help people. And that just fucks us. This is how the fucking Trump goes nuts. The Democrats will win by doing nothing, by doing the same shit they did 2 years ago that they lost doing. Because they're not going to think they have to do anything because Trump is self-fucking destructing. So we're never going to get the help we need on the poor of the working class because they play these stupid fucking games. Oh, I'll fuck up. No, you're elected. You don't have to do anything. Oh, Biden, you fucked up. Now Trump's elected. He doesn't have to fucking do anything. Holy shit, Trump's going fucking crazy with this Elon guy. All right, Democrats, you're back in. Nobody fucking does anything to help. It's fucking bullshit. All right, I got to get to bed real quick. I wanted to save this till the end in case they fucking take it down. But just getting back to the Bill Burr thing on The View. This is what he was talking about. Anthony was talking about Bill Burr talking about fucking Elon and how like, oh my God, how fucking unacceptable it is. Sorry. So let me get it ready. My apologies. I thought I had it ready. I did not. I'll do the stuttering John. Cool. All right. Here it is. How dare Bill needs to justify these comments, I guess.
Both political parties have incurred your wrath over the many years that you've been doing this. Both sides, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So
I don't know where you're going with
So
this.
you're
but all right.
bipolitical.
and so
I'm not into politicians at all. They don't make any money. They're set up to be bribed, and in the end, they're all worth like $50 to $100 million. And everybody thinks one side is better than the other. I don't know. It's a weird time, but I just feel like someone needs to bring the boiling water down to a simmer, and everybody on both sides. Like if you watch CNN, Fox, you go online, or you listen to politicians, it's all and then you walk out on the street, and someone's like, "Hey, how you doing?" You're like, "Good." So I don't think they're living in like a reality.
But is there anybody getting your ire up these days more than usual?
Nerds.
Yeah.
The nerds that own the
tech
politician, all these tech nerds that want to build robots because they don't know how to talk to hot women,
Yeah.
they're gonna take over the world. They're gonna take over. They are literally gonna replace us. We're like beta right now, and they're coming out with like the VCR. And I think Elon has got the rockets going because they realize there's other Earths out there.
Yeah.
And they're gonna trash this one, and because they don't have any concern for it, and they're gonna move on to the next Earth. And everybody's gonna be standing down here with your blue and red ties, going, "Wait a minute, I was on your side," and they're just gonna leave.
Well, you were talking about death in your set. Do they not realize that they're going to die? These people, they don't realize that they eventually
Well, I always
everybody
wondered
dies.
that about all religions, where they always talk about a wrathful God and will send you to hell, and it's like none of you guys are operating like you fear this, the way you run your religion.
That's right.
So I don't get any. I don't understand any of that. I'm just trying to be like chill. Somebody holds the door. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. But
So you're trying not to go to hell.
no, I don't believe in that. I don't think we are God's mistakes. Like, why is he mad at us?
He was trying to bring the temperature down before that part.
Yeah, no, I don't understand. Like, God makes sociopaths, pedophiles, and all of that, and then we all have to deal with it, and then it creates crazy people who do other bad things, and then somehow it's our fault. You have to work
No,
it
but
out.
the answer is that the devil creates those.
Yeah, but
God
he-
doesn't.
but no, no,
Joy,
no.
I'm just telling you what they say. The devil made me do it.
But
She's an agnostic.
But God created the devil. That's his responsibility.
Well, that's a good point.
Why does he just get rid of the devil?
And you know what else? God created you, Bill.
Yeah.
So that nothing burger is what Anthony Cumia thinks Bill Burr needs to apologize for to Elon Musk. He just called him a fucking nerd. He didn't even call him real. Yeah, it wasn't just him. It was him, Zuckerberg. These fucking tech nerds. He said they build their fucking robots. They want to go to Mars, whatever, because they can't talk to beautiful girls. That's all he fucking said. And Anthony Cumia thinks that's the fucking worst thing in the world. Can't make fun of the richest man in the world. Holy shit. Oh, it's my boy. Redna, I can't believe you're awake. What's up, buddy? Don't forget, we'll be on later tonight. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Dude, you were killing me in the chat today on Between Two Hacks, or yesterday, sorry. Between Two Hacks. You were fucking, I was literally dying on air. You said something about Clearwater chat. I was fucking almost in tears. I don't know why I found it so fucking funny, but thank you, sir. All right, that's it. I just want to end it with that one because I'm afraid it's because it's The View. They might fucking take it down later like they usually do. It's all over Mr. Written Asylum if you want to go back and watch at any point. The first half is pretty much on Anthony Cumia talking about Bill Burr. I addressed that. Then the second half, it's Anthony Cumia talking about tariffs. That was a little, I'm not going to act like that was exciting. I ended up stopping the video after a little while. But yeah, just was trying to point out some of his hypocrisies and defend my buddy Bill Burr. I think Cumia is funny as shit. But I think he's a little brainwashed and he's being a little bit of a hypocrite right now. So I don't know. All right, that's it. I will be on later tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with my co-host Liquid Cryptid. We will be doing this week's episode of Dabbling in Politics. We'll be talking about I know one of the topics. We usually pick two. We've already decided on the immigrant college students being like rounded up like in unmarked vehicles by masked men. Stuff. We're going to talk about that, and we'll decide the second issue. I think I've told you I got a Dunkies right down the street from me, buddy. I will definitely be hitting it, but I actually got to grab a little sleep. I actually crashed early, woke up around like midnight, and I've been up ever since. So I at least want to grab a few hours sleep before I make my my Dunky run. All right. Thank you for everyone that joined. The Pineapple, the Daily Nail, Written Asylum, all of you, thank you very much. If you can, tune in, share the video, and tune in to Dabbling in Politics tonight. Let me introduce myself for the first time. It's Mumbling Nick, the guy you're supposed to have on your political show.
Truth he brings. Nick mumbling, screaming truth in the void. Army major, cocaine, Carol may deploy. Stuttering John, just a puppet on a string. Nick fights in the Devilverse, truth he brings. Blue collar fist strike against the power. PMS podcast hour after hour. Noise of the streets giving birth to a roar. Nick's got the voice that shakes power to the core. Mumbling Nick, rise up and yell against the lies where heroes dwell. Truth very deep, now set it free. Nick's the voice for you and me. Army major marching on with steel cold pride. Nick spills truth, won't let it hide. Holding down, flashing cash in the sea. Stuttering John, a shadow can't compete. Voices clash in the void of screams. Nick's got the backbone to break their schemes. On the podcast, airwaves rough and raw. Nick stands tall, defying law. Mumbling Nick, rise up and yell against the lies where heroes dwell. Truth very deep, now set it free. Nick's the voice for you and me. free. Nick